I'm Ann Welsh. I've been involved with Theater Workshop since 1982, so quite a long time. Did a little stint between being here and then going to Connecticut and coming back, but all told, a very long time. And I've been in numerous shows. I have worked backstage on shows, done about pretty much every tech job that there is in the theater. My connection to this show is that I performed it with my dear friend Debbie Reynolds. I played the role of Jessie Cates and she was Thelma, Mama. And I really don't remember how many years ago that was, but it was quite a few. So that's my connection. I am very familiar with the material. I feel that this is an important piece, not only because of what it says about mental health issues, but because Marcia Norman, who is a Kentucky native, was a Pulitzer Prize winner for writing this. And I feel that that's important as well, to honor a Kentucky playwright. Well, definitely the family, the mother-daughter relationship, and how the mother and daughter come to terms during the show with who they are. Truths are being told. For instance, did the mother love the father? And I'm not going to tell you. And what does Jessie think of herself? There is a wonderful monologue where she talks about who she was and who she became. And it's very introspective. So there are those moments. We don't really hear too much about what Mama thinks about herself, except in her relationship with her husband, Jessie's father. But we don't really know too much about her personally. We know more about Jessie personally. And obviously, Jessie is the focus because of her mental health. And Mama is trying to deal with that. So that's basically it. That's the theme of the play. A lot of times when there has been a suicide, and I unfortunately know several people who have had family members experience this, there is the feeling that if you just could have talked to them, if you just had known what was going on, that you could have changed the outcome. And that's not always necessarily true. Unless you can get that person into some kind of help, they're going to do what they're going to do. And most times, unless that person themselves reaches out for help, there is no stopping what they're going to do. I think directing a show I've performed in is perhaps more difficult for the actors than it is for me, because I know what I want. I know what I did. I don't know, I didn't see myself, obviously, but I have internalized the character. So I know the feelings that I want to see portrayed. I know the emotions, the physicality that I want to see portrayed for those characters. So that, I think, makes it a little more difficult for the actors. This show will be performed for a dinner theater on September the 7th, which is our soft opening with the dinner theater. There will be a lovely meal presented by Moonlight. So the patrons will come and have dinner and then see the show. We will also perform on September 8th and 9th at 7:30 and on September 10th at 2 p.m. The show runs 90 minutes. There is no intermission. So we are basically performing in